Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about one of the achievements of the Articles of Confederation, the very first constitution of the United States, specifically referring to the question of the territorial expansion. Let's remember that we've said that the Articles of Confederation had few achievements. They are here. They are marked here, mostly the handling of the war and the discussion and signing of the Treaty of Paris, and then because it laid the foundation about the way in which the United States will deal with the question of the territories that were not part of the original 13 colonies. That is to say, the new territory. How were they going to deal with that? As regards the failures here, this is something this is to be discussed in class, right? So today we're going to focus on the question of the organization of the new territory. Why is this important? Because let's take a look at North America right after the Treaty of Paris. As you can see, and we remember, the United States of America that became independent was made up of the 13 colonies here on the eastern seaboard, plus the territory that was acquired, remember, after the French and Indian War. It was acquired by Britain and it went until, up to the Mississippi River, right? Remember, this was all French territory, but the French left after the French and Indian War, also known as the 7 Years' War. There, so we can see better. And also notice that in the north we have what today is Canada. At the time, this was Britain. Yes, it was the British colonies in the north of America that never took part in the Revolutionary War, as we said, because these colonies did not have any identity. They have a different historical experience from the 13 colonies. Look now at this map. Here we've got the 13 original colonies in 83, and all this territory that is new, I mean, not new, it has been acquired in the 7 Years' War. And the big question is, how to deal with this? First, there were, you may imagine, many of the colonies that had adjacent land, such as Georgia, North Carolina, of course, would have loved to have those territories being part of their colonies. Because remember that we are because land is power, land is wealth. We are at the end of the 18th century. But notice that other colonies, I'm saying colonies, but they are states, in fact, already, states such as Massachusetts or Maine, or the ones that are here at the top, they wouldn't have this advantage. So there we had a difference of interest. What to do? This was the big question. Let's remember all together, at this point in time, European countries and powerful countries, what was the usual thing to do when land was acquired? Well, treat them as colonies, as conquered land with different rights and privileges of the people who lived there, as compared to the citizens of the country per se. Yes, this was the usual. Now, this is a new experiment. This is a republic. So, after some debate, the way of dealing with new territory was settled in the Northwest Ordinance of 1783, very early in the development of the nation, and it will be a very clever way of dealing with new territory. And when I say this is that, you know, because now we are with hindsight, we know that more territory will be coming into the union little by little, and all the land, the new land, will be dealt with in the same way, which is this one. Listen, the territory will not, all the land and the new land will not be part of any existent state. None of them. It will belong to the national government. Now, under its just jurisdiction, until the population of the territory, the land is to be divided into territories. So when the population of the territory reaches the number, a certain specific number, yes, that is given in the ordinance, and that coincides then with the state that will have the lowest population, yes, at the time. So once the territory reaches that number of citizens living in that place, then they can apply for statehood to the national government, and they will be accepted into the union on an equal footing as the original 13 states. That is to say, they will be permitted to have a state legislature, yes, un Congreso Provincial, yeah, with the 2 houses. They can vote for their governor. They can send representatives to the national body. At this time, it was not Congress, but later on in the new constitution, it will be the Congress in Washington. This is a breakthrough, because in this way, all the new territory will be will have the same duties and rights as the previous states, the original ones. That's why today all the states are similar. There is no different in status from, I don't know, Virginia, which was the very first one, the very first colony, compared to California here, right, or Alaska, or even Hawaii, the last ones, the last states. So this new policy will be the basis for America's public land policy, right? So I hope this has been useful, and well, we will go on talking about territorial expansion in future units.